What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Waypoint's Pitch It, the one show here where we pitch cool stuff for our favorite IPs. What? Huh? Shit. Fuck, for real? Okay. Just kidding. Cancel that. Welcome back to This is the Waypoint, everybody.
Who the fuck is Ice Gaming? I swear to God.
Nothing anymore.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
RIP.
Yeah, we got ops. We got shooters. You fucked with us. Sorry.
I found out.
This is the way.
Welcome back, of course. This is the Waypoint, the one show here on shared screens where we talk all things Star Wars. Today we're talking about our dream Star Wars games. Joining me, Alec, Rumble Pack, and returning guest, Aaron Roots. How y'all doing?
Doing fantastic.
Welcome back. Round of applause.
Beauty.
Doing good.
Always a
Yay.
pleasure to have you.
Got a nice brewski tonight.
Ooh, what you drank?
Hell yeah.
Two-hearted IPA.
I really would have loved it if you just said beer and then we moved on.
Not a sponsor.
I got my ghost. I got my water. Let's go, baby.
Beautiful.
Double
Some
fist.
introduction / background on this episode. We did a media club a couple weeks back talking about our dream Marvel games because Marvel has the strategy of just giving out, some of their characters to the best developers to handle them. And it seems that Star Wars is now doing the same thing, especially now that both companies are out of their terrible exclusivity deals. Marvel just trapped under Activision, Star Wars trapped under EA. We are out of those days. We had the thank the Lord and Savior that
And
that
I liked the EA games,
gone.
but I want more.
Yes, 100%. They're
Let
still going back
everyone
to
play.
EA.
Let everyone Star Wars.
Exactly. Fuck, where was I going with this? Fuck, where was
The show.
I going with this?
Pitch it.
The show, pitch it. We're pitching it. We're just taking Star Wars to our favorite developers now. Oh, where I was going with it is that we got Star Wars Outlaws announced a couple months ago. It looks chef's kiss,
Next year.
Can't wait.
fantastic. Next
Spicy.
year, and we had the report earlier this year. They want 2 Star Wars games a year. Oh my God!
We're back to the early 2000s, baby. I'm so here
Let's
for
fucking
it.
go, dude.
Yes, of course, like everything in video games, it's going to take time to work up to and get to. But can y'all imagine a time where, like, in the Q1, Q2 early portion, like that March, that like February to April time, busy time in gaming, and then the holiday season, we get 2 Star Wars games in both of those time periods? Are holy shit! That's my dream.
Dream.
That's my dream.
Yeah.
I just like to sit
So now-
here, hold my lightsaber, and think about all the good Star Wars games that are coming,
Oh yeah. I'm
Or all
sure
the good
they're
ones
in
we're
the
about
pipelines.
to wish that were real.
Yes,
Because let me tell you,
exactly.
when I was thinking of these yesterday, I'm like, I want all these to be a real game. Like, I want to play all these.
So bad. Of course. Aaron, as our guest, though, I'm gonna kick it to you right off the rip. Give me a dream Star Wars game, dream Star Wars scenario, a developer. What do you want to see?
Okay, so I have a couple. I'm not gonna shoot my proverbial wad right away. But a couple of these are just little sentences. So I'll just start with this one. A game made by the developers of Overcooked, and it basically is Overcooked, but you're in Dex's diner.
Yes!
Oh,
Let's go! The episode! That's the best one! Turn it off! It's over!
Oh my God, Aaron Cook, dude, literally.
My boy!
That was one of the ones that I didn't even put much thought into. I'm
Right.
like I saw, like I was just looking at video games and stuff for inspiration. I saw Overcooked. I'm like, oh yeah, easy. Just do that.
And then-
Easy.
Well, especially
And then
like
you could have
we know
a
that
minigame.
Dexter's getting his own miniseries soon too, which is rad.
Mhm.
Oh,
Right.
Then you
yeah.
can have the mini game of like the Diner Dash where you're like the robo waitress.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And then eventually you can be like, yo, we got a high profile client coming. It's just Obi-Wan.
yeah, literally.
Hey, old buddy.
Oh my God, all the
Just Dave
cosmetics.
MacGyver But
yeah,
that's
that'd
true,
be
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
There's
my
always a bigger
God.
fish.
Literally. Oh my god. You can work on that seaport from Mandalorian with Frog Lady and her husband and
Yeah.
all the fish people.
The
This was
the
dope, dude.
always a bigger fish will be like a turducken style meal where it's a fish with a fish stuffed in it with a fish stuffed in it.
Frog Lady, Talmarian caviar,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Fried gungan.
Oh my god. I want to play this so freaking bad now. Holy shit.
It's like pork rinds, but it's Gungan ears,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
great. Gungan ears instead of elephant ears.
Yeah. The official Star Wars cookbook that's going to come alongside this game
Oh
is
my
going to
gosh.
be dope, dude. Are you kidding me?
The
Oh
tip
my
is gonna
God.
be off the chain, dude.
I love fried endurance. Yep.
Oh my god, that's perfect, dude.
I love it. I love it. Send it
10
to
out
the
of 10.
presses.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. John Drake, get on it, dude. Hire us.
Yeah, hurry
Somebody
up.
tweeted John Drake right now.
I mean, also obligatory small Watto game. Like, we get that one out of the way.
Oh yeah, no,
Small
got
Watto
a,
game.
got a small auto. I feel like it's
Yeah.
implied.
How small can he get? You know what I mean?
We'll
I'm
find
I'm
out.
curious to find out.
I mean, Ant-Man's a thing. Like he can get that small. Right?
Gotta play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alec, I'm gonna pass it over to you next, dude. What you
Alrighty.
got cooked up?
So, there's this character that we feel like got his due more in the animated series, but I think in a game you could really dive into his backstory, and I think that's going to be because he got his time to shine a bit in episode 1, and it's Darth Maul.
Ooh.
I think having his kind of like backstory / Clone Wars saga story. Yes, Chris.
I really don't want to have to tell you about this. There was in development prior to the Disney buyout a third-person action Darth Maul game.
There's
There
footage
is-
of it on
there's
YouTube.
There's footage of it available. It looks dope.
Alec-
of him
Alec is
fighting
trying to
the
write one of
Mandalorian.
history's
He wants
greatest
to
wrongs.
resurrect it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things that was like locked in my memory, so I didn't remember it when I was making this. But
Oh yeah,
Right.
well,
because
as
it's a
soon as you
great
said-
concept.
Mhm.
But then, as for a developer, I'm thinking Platinum Games. And you give it like a Force Unleashed, but like better. And you're
I like
Darth
that.
Maul. Come on,
I like
come
that.
on.
Yeah.
Y'all are cooking today, man. I
Yeah.
want it so bad.
In Darth Maul, just honestly one of the coolest looking characters. Not even just in Star
Yeah.
Wars, but in pop culture in general. Like, oh my god, he's
Especially
the coolest dude
The
alive.
design that they had for him in the canceled game too was one that was pulled from a comic series that he had, where he's got
tattoos.
he's shirtless but still has like
Mhm.
the pants that he wears in episode 1. They did
Yeah.
make a Black Series figure of it that exists. You
Very
can't
dope.
buy it.
Yeah.
It's really rad. It's just, dude, I want it. I want it real bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember in our canceled
good pick,
games
Al.
media club a
Thank you,
couple
thank
years ago. This was one like canceled games that hurt us
Oh,
the
yeah.
most.
Yep.
Chris brought this one up, and I was like, if you were to resurrect it, who would you bring? One of my favorite moments is I'm like, oh yeah, I'd do Monolith and get the Nemesis system in there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're fighting
Yeah.
different Jedi, like different Sith masters, different Jedi, different captains from Death Watch, all that stuff.
Mhm.
We cooked then, and Alec, you're cooking now. I love this platinum games choice, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, a character action game featuring Darth Maul sounds like heaven.
And then, because my thought was, and then you can also have it like customizable, like costumes and all that, so that way you can choose if you want the spider legs or if you want the robot legs.
Oh my god, dude! Even if we started with Maul from Spider Legs and we like had the mechanic,
Upgrade it up.
play with them,
Ooh, yeah.
upgrade it up,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god,
I like that. That's dope.
holy shit, dude! Oh my god, give it to him, Lucasfilm, please, for the love of God, give it to Platinum Games.
Just do it.
Give us more Darth Maul.
Yeah, more Darth Maul than
And that
anything.
and that was my thought with that too, is that you get, because people like, oh, it's animated, it doesn't matter. You get people
Yeah.
to show them that story of Darth Maul.
Yeah,
Those people
That
are
don't
dumb.
want to watch. Oh, they
I just
are.
point that out. Yeah, no, they are stupid.
Watch
You are
Clone
so
Wars.
dumb.
I love it, Chris. Give me yours.
I'm not
Do
I'm not
something
I'm not
good,
gonna I'm not gonna start with my heavy hitter. But
Mhm.
this is something that I've wanted for a really long time, and I don't think it's anything I've ever addressed here on content before. So this is really exciting. I would like everyone to remember a time, say 2006, right,
Right.
when we had video games that would come out, just kind of recapturing the story and the plot of the movies that they would come out alongside. Games like Revenge of the Sith, for instance.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic game.
Yeah.
So, something modern gaming is missing is AA budget licensed film video games.
Right.
What Star Wars in particular is missing is a sequel trilogy licensed video game.
Let's go.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. Specifically, and Aaron, I'm going to need you to not say nothing when I pitch this, all right?
Yeah. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Specifically, what I need is Naughty Dog to make a Rise of Skywalker game.
Yes, dude.
Because it's
Yes,
already
dude.
the best Uncharted movie ever made. Have the Uncharted guys make a video game about the Rise of Skywalker. Dumb plot doesn't matter anymore because everything looks rad.
Yeah, literally.
The they
Yeah,
fly now part. Oh god.
If you
Oh my
if
God.
you think about it, I know I was told not to say anything, but if you think about it, the way that Naughty Dog fans complained about The Last of Us 2 sounds an awful lot how people complain about Star Wars these days. So
Literally.
it's perfect.
Literally.
It
perfect.
fits, man. It fits, bro. Give me
Oh my God.
like AA mid-budget licensed game that just goes through the story of the Rise of Skywalker. That's all I want. I
Absolutely.
need to play as Ben Solo in a video game. Damn it!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that moment when they pass the
Man,
lightsaber would be so
I-
hype.
I was just gonna say, just imagine the moment where you've played as like Rey and Kylo Ren throughout the game, and then finally you have this sequence where you have to go through the Sith temple, Ben Solo in a blaster and a dream.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
Yeah, literally.
And they finally do this shoulder shrug, like
Right. Yeah. Oh my God.
And then you
Oh,
just
that sucks.
unleash. Oh my gosh, that'd be
Yeah.
amazing. A boss
The-
fight on the wreckage of the Death Star. Come on. Come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, like there'd be like a little like mini game where you're like Babu Frick connecting all the wires to fix 3PO.
yes,
and
dude.
shit like that.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
I think games too also have the opportunity to explore stuff we didn't get, and like the Knights of Ren, like absolutely
Oh, yeah.
would be fixed by a video game again to explore that more.
And so,
And
like,
then-
one of the fun thing about all of those like old license games, like you think of the Spider-Man games, for instance, based off the Tobey Maguire
Yeah.
movies, right?
Yeah.
Specifically, like I played the first Spider-Man more than the second one, funny enough. But that one doesn't just have Green Goblin. You get Shocker and Doctor Octopus and a bunch of these
Rhino,
other right,
yeah.
all of these other
Yeah.
characters that are not in that first movie. We can do that here. We can explore more of the Knights of Ren. You can have stuff going on the
Bounty
Star Destroyer
hunters.
when you're trying to rescue Chewbacca, right? Like, I mean, it's all
Right.
it's all there,
Cool.
just waiting for us.
Yeah, I love that you've taken this. I've tweeted it so many times. I've said it since the moment I fucking left theaters, dude. The Rise of Skywalker forever will be the best Uncharted movie, and I'll say it till I'm goddamn dead. And that moment where it's one simultaneous shot walking down the Star Destroyer hallway, and they're just marking dudes.
Oh yeah.
Such Uncharted shit. Oh my
Here's-
God, I would love to play that section.
Here's
dude.
the kicker.
Yeah.
Everyone knows at the end of the Revenge of the Sith video game, you can unlock an alternate dark side ending.
Right.
Mhm.
We need an ending in this game where Rey takes the Palpatine's throne at the end of the game.
And gets her
Oh,
cool sharp
shit.
teeth.
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
thought you were
really
gonna say
sharp
alternate.
Really
Yeah.
sharp teeth. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say alternate ending. Rey just transfers her whole life force into Ben Solo, and Ben Solo like gets resurrected. In
Maybe we
that.
go multiple endings. You know?
Multiple endings,
Multiple
yeah.
endings, yeah.
If you wanted to make this game like even like way bigger, you could just do like the same kind of thing like the Revenge of the Sith game, but do it for all three for the sequel trilogy. Because then you can
Oh,
get
yeah.
Force Awakens, you can get Last Jedi in there. You could do like, I don't know, like a mini game or something where you're Luke and you're like projecting yourself to the fight with Ben.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's like a QTE or something like that. Just having a cool moment where Luke is using all of his remaining force ability and life force, and then he just disappears. It'd be really cool.
You get mini games for doing like Luke's training through Rey and stuff, right? Like, I mean, it's just the potential is endless here, and it's kind of criminal that the only like sequel video game representation is in the Lego games. Like that's
literally.
that's all we've got, and I need more. And I really miss the days of like mediocre to great licensed video games. They don't have to be. It doesn't have to be great. Just good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for
Right.
here.
Just a fun weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah, that aren't afraid to like throw things like a fighting game hidden away, like the Revenge of the Sith game.
It needs
Just stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the multiplayer was just a fighting game. I need like a go like Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Give me a chess mini game, right?
Yeah.
Give me a Star Wars
do it like
combat card.
like what they did with the Revenge of the Sith game, or like the Lord of the Rings Return of the King game, where you can pick a character to play as.
Ooh, yeah,
and then you can do that. Like you could do Rey's stuff, you could do Poe's stuff, you could do Finn's stuff. Like if Captain Phasma, maybe it'd be really short, but you could do it.
I mean, throw some co-op in there. You're running around as Finn and Poe trying to rescue Chewbacca, right? Like all that stuff, escape from the Star Destroyer. Possibilities are endless.
Han and Chewie running from the Rathtars, stuff like that.
Possibilities are endless.
I'm glad you mentioned Lego games and tie-in games, because let me tell you, we're gonna go for a little bit of a ride, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, NBs out there, with my first one. Because I think this game is going to happen. I think it's a matter of when, not if. 2022 Game of the Year, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Everyone knows. It is known.
Everyone knows. Announced in 2019. Pandemic happened. Chris made me believe this game was fucking just garbage for a year and a half. I was worried.
It's true.
But it came out. Rise of Skywalker, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga came out. Fucking did gangbusters, all that shit. Within a year after its release, the rumor mill started churning. TT is back. They're working on something big, another Skywalker Saga style game for one of their many IPs. Speculation starts going. Is it Marvel Infinity Saga? Is it Pirates of the Caribbean? What is it? The latest rumors pointed towards Harry Potter, because we just can't let that thing fucking die for some reason. Ugh, whatever. But when the time comes, I fully believe in my heart of hearts, we will get a Lego Mandoverse game. We will play through all seasons of The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and we will play through the Dave Filoni movie. And it will be called Lego Star Wars Heir to the Empire. And it will fucking rip, dude. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a matter of when,
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Josh is starting. What the hell?
I know, right?
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Because I believe it to be real. I'm manifesting it. I need all my crystal mommies out there to help me manifest it too. Lego Heir to the Empire, dude. We are freaking doing it. We were playing through all seasons of every Disney Plus show. Minus Andor, because it doesn't work. But even give me Andor DLC. I'd love to fucking play through that shit too.
You can do the heist.
Get this
Flying
strike
through the
over.
eye.
Yeah,
Ooh.
get this strike over. Pay
sweet.
your actors, pay your writers. Let's get back to making movies, to making TV shows again, please, for the love of God, because we need that Lego tie-in game, please. Oh my God,
Incredible.
No longer
begging.
asking.
Yeah.
No notes. Fantastic.
I'm demanding.
Wasn't asking.
Oh shit, Aaron, hit me with your next one, man.
Oh man, I love this conversation because I'm coming up with more ideas.
As we go on,
Oh man, gets the juices flowing.
All right, I'm
Exactly how our
gonna
Marvel one went.
yeah, I'm gonna drop kind of a heater. It's kind of a half idea. I had maybe it's an asymmetrical multiplayer game where you're like a youngling or a Jedi trying to escape the Jedi Temple during Order 66, and then maybe a little bit after that, like trying to hide from Inquisitors and stuff like that.
Like
Or-
like a Dead by Daylight kind of thing, or not?
Sorta, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Or so either that idea, either way, my idea is it's the same developer for either of these ideas. So it's either that or it's training to be a Sith like maybe during like the Acolyte time period or something like that. Either way, the developer is From Software because that shit's gonna get hard. It's gonna be it's gonna make you mad. Just like a Sith Lord, which honestly, the Sith idea might be better for this. Honestly, if you're getting mad and you want to break a controller, it's From Software.
That works for FromSoft too, because like those games get like real like, you know, bosses are huge and weird and like all this stuff. There's all kinds of like weird like dark side Sith shit, right?
Set it on Dathomir, like all this scary monster crap. Yeah,
ooh, I like that.
Please give me a different map than the one from Jedi Fallen Order.
No, throw that one out. Throw that one out.
Scarier. It's gonna be scarier.
Dathomir sucks in that game, so yeah, just give me a different part of Dathomir.
Dathomir's scary in general, and I don't want to go there, but still,
please no more.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd fuck with that. I'd fuck with that big time.
Yeah, I like that.
Especially with Darth Maul's brother and the whole arc in Clone Wars there and stuff like that. Like
the Night Sisters being in play and everything like that. Like can make it really interesting.
Yeah,
I'd love more look into like the Night Sister Society too. Like I think that'd be really sick.
Yeah.
Put a little baby Marin in the game or something. Who knows?
All the just disgusting FromSoft beasts that they make on Dathomir.
Yeah, dude.
God,
it works. It works.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Holy shit!
Have a boss fight with the giant like owl bat thing from Fallen Order, except it's way harder. Yeah, and it's like 4 times its size.
I was gonna say bigger. Yeah,
way bigger. You know what? You're fighting 3 of them. How about that? You're fighting 3 of them at once. How about that?
Because you're way with their nest.
Yeah, you're in a nest. Oh man, that'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Final boss fight is when Grievous shows up on Dathomir.
Dude!
Yeah. And you know that you're just cooked right then and there.
Death, dude. Scripted death.
The start of the game is you crash land on Dathomir.
Or maybe Grievous fight right off the rip. He kills you. Fucking Shadows die twice type beat.
Oh, yeah.
Know?
Okay.
Shadow of Mordor sort of deal.
Oh yeah, that or Sekiro. You know, you die right off.
Yeah.
You know, like absolutely. Oh my god.
Resurrected by Sith magic. Wait a minute, we're fucking.
Oh yeah,
now, dude. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Or that's how you get all your. That's how you get all your crazy like powers. It's
and you have like cool abilities that aren't just Force abilities. There's also like Night Sister or Night Brother magic or whatever it would be. So you like shoot like green smoke at people and like I don't know, like
get like a bunch
making them into like crazy husks of people.
You get a bunch of like mommy Marin's like really cool abilities and stuff. You know what I mean? Like ooh. Have a mini game where Marin steps on you. Yeah, I'm into this.
Yep. Okay, I'm into that.
You get that side weapon Bloodborne-esque thing, but it's one of the hunter bows from Dathomir. You know,
the teleporter charm that she has in Survivor. You use that to fast travel.
I'm tweeting at John Drake.
Ooh. Yeah.
Just on the episode when we're done.
It's happening.
It's like, hey, we're doing your job for you. Where's our check?
Yeah, literally. Just PayPal me. Alec.
Yeah.
So I have just a quick idea after kind of jumping off of Aaron's there. Didn't really flesh this out too much, but I thought is like kind of a Sith Apprentice game, but it's like a stealth assassination game. And it's by Arcane, the team that did Dishonored or Deathloop.
Okay. Ooh. I like that.
Ooh.
First person?
Like kind of, yeah, like kind of the same thing. Like you're using all these kind of like powers to just jump around, stealth around, like kind of do all these missions as you're training up your Sith powers.
Ooh. Okay.
But then, let's see. I got a couple. Let's go with this one. So, you brought up a fighting game, possibly a fighting game earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We all know there's
Masters of Terras Kasi exists. Thank you very much.
You're jumping the gun, man. Let me So, as we all know, Masters of Terras Kasi exists.
What? No way!
But this
I'm sorry.
This time, it's by Arc System Works. give it the art style of Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just
I'm
let
lis-
it let
I'm
it cook
listening.
from there.
I'm in.
Just let it cook from there. Just,
Now,
you take
question:
Yes.
tag fighter or solo fighter?
solo, just like the original.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Era of Star
Keep to
Wars.
the. I mean,
All of it.
at this
World
all of
Between
them, yeah.
Worlds. Pick everyone. Pick everyone.
Yeah, all of it. Dragon Ball Fighters has like 8 Gokus. Like it's
World
good.
Between Worlds tournament.
Ooh.
Pull anybody from
Okay.
any time
Yo,
period. I'm playing.
Yo, an anime tournament arc in Star Wars. Hold on a second,
bro.
I mean, basically, like, yeah, just make a fighting game, just dope art style like that, kind of that cell shaded, and then just make a really fun fighting game.
I'm so into this.
Oh yeah.
I had a feeling you'd be.
It's not. Yeah, it's like I don't play fighting games. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not like
I love that.
This is your
Yeah.
game of the year.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I don't have much for that one, but that's just that was just one of those thoughts that I had. It's like, oh, that'd be actually really cool.
Oh yeah. Big time.
Just thinking of that
Chris.
art style, you get those lightsaber clashes, like
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah.
like almost
Goddamn.
the Injustice
I was
2
gonna say
style
the
clashes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
With lightsaber clashes?
with the sabers.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Or you get like
Okay.
two people like using their blasters, like Han and Boba Fett having like their pistols like kind of clashing against each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
you would go saber fighters versus non-saber fighters.
I mean, it can work. You have like Deadshot and shit in Injustice, right? Like
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
that
work,
makes
it'll work.
sense.
I mean, wasn't Han in the first one?
he was actually.
Yeah.
Han and Boba Fett were in it actually,
Yeah.
and their blasters are a motion input. So almost all of their attacks are them just throwing hands.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was really bad.
I like it.
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's really
That's why we
bad.
needed a better one. That's why we need a better
Right.
one.
Right.
I'm all for this. Yeah, Masters of Terrakazi needs a redemption.
Yeah. Bring it back. All right, Chris. Give me your second one.
Imagine, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
a third-person action game. I haven't quite picked out a developer yet. Maybe Rocksteady. Just throwing a name out there. But either way,
Yep.
either way, imagine, if you will, you're a bounty hunter, a gun for hire, out on your first job. You're called to Coruscant. You're assigned a target who lives on the 13th floor of Coruscant. It's a game that already fucking existed and was being made. Bring back Star Wars 1313, you goddamn cowards! Fuck!
Agreed. My man said it. Yeah.
I want the original 1313 design. You're not Boba Fett.
Mhm.
Nope.
You're not all this shit. You are a bounty hunter working jobs in the seedy underbelly of Coruscant. Okay? You can
Yes, sir.
parkour all over the place because there's all kinds of crazy shit all over. Ooh, maybe Ubisoft. Either way, whatever. You know, all
Right.
all this stuff. Just give me 1313. Dear God.
Yeah.
I had to pull that one out on the topic of redemption stories, you know what I mean? Or Star Wars
Yeah.
Assault. Like a
Yeah.
true like Call of Duty Halo style arena shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Star Wars Assault was previously being worked on by a bunch of the developers who actually made Halo Infinite, funny enough.
Oh shit.
Who were doing some really, really cool stuff according to Patrick Wren on X.
It's Twitter.
It
I'm
hurt
not.
me. It hurt me to do it. It really hurt me to do it. Aaron did it to me pre-show, and I had to try and do it again, and it was painful. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's there are already great Star Wars games just left out to dry, you know, out in the dust, in the sun to rot.
We could literally just make an entire podcast just for that.
We did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have.
True.
I hate to retread old ground, but I need 1313 in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with that. 100% big time. I
do
thought there was
have a
something-
real one. If you, I don't know if you want to go all the way back around again.
If you,
or-
we can go all the way back around.
Cool, that's fine.
Again. All right, I'll kick it off. Speaking of the the Call of Duty type first person shooters, my dream Star Wars game would be a Clone Wars game made in the style of Call of Duty. Give me Infinity Ward. They've made the best Call of Duty campaigns to date. They are now hopefully a little freer under the Xbox sun. They're not, hopefully some of these developers don't just get to be Call of Duty workhorses, Warzone workhorses anymore. They can like
Hmm.
actually
Hmm.
branch out and cook some more stuff. But man, I was replaying that Modern Warfare 3 campaign. That's my favorite Call of Duty campaign. It is World War 3. It is you and the boys just globe trotting and going through this emotional story and just fighting it out. And if we got that with clone troopers, if we got that with 2 clone battalions, right? And
Ooh.
I'd say like do it similar to Clone Wars and how they have Obi-Wan and Anakin, and
Yeah.
you spend time with their respective battalions and Commander Cody and Captain Rex. Do that, but not with those guys because we already know how their story plays out. Do that
I
with
like
just
the idea though of having like established Star Wars characters as almost like the Captain Prices, right?
yeah,
Like the
right,
characters that are there, but you don't
Yeah.
play as them, but they're around.
hmm
Ooh.
exactly. We could do Wolf, right? Like
Oh.
Fox. Like there's so many, right? And we could just jump like into conflicts on Coruscant. That like the
I would, I
opening
would,
battle.
I would
Go
like to
for
pitch
it.
something for that.
Yeah,
Take that concept, Bad Batch.
that's a side tangent.
Okay, awesome. All right, hell yeah, let's go.
We know that
Let 'em cook.
the head of, because if we're not going to do current Infinity Ward, if they're too busy working on Call of Duty and we're going to just keep things the way that they are, we already know the dude that made Modern Warfare 1 and 2, the lead on it. He was booted out of the company after Modern Warfare 2. They had to like scramble to cook 3. That dude went to Respawn. Vince Zambella, I think is his
Yeah.
last name.
Yep, that's
He
right.
gave us
Yeah.
he gave us 2 Titanfall games. He's given us 2 2 Jedi games. And the rumors are we're getting a first person shooter from them now.
I don't think it's a rumor. I think they confirmed it.
I think so. Make it just Bad Batch. And the R&R season 2 premiere episode, I was like, "Fuck, this is a video game mission." The heist that they're doing on Count Dooku's like ravaged ship of just fucking gold. This is a perfect mission. Like, please, for the love of God, let me play it. I know we're coming to an end in season 3 coming up here soon. We're gonna fucking cry our like eyes out. But like we have so much to go back and explore in the past of the Bad Batch. Like, please, for the love of God, Respawn, give us the Bad Batch game, or give us
Mhm.
the Infinity Ward, give us the globetrotting Band of Brothers emotional fucking story with all these guys
So
because you know
kind
they're
of
in your head.
like Republic Commando, but modern.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
and you know that they're all ticking time bombs because the inhibitor chip. Like this, no matter what, like there's no good outcome, right? And especially if that final mission is like almost Halo Reach style, like you're set to like kill your Jedi commander, but you know that you're not coming out of it because it's a fucking Jedi, like
Right.
holy shit, dude, oh my god, please,
Current objective: survive.
yeah, literally. And it's you now playing as the Jedi, as all these dudes that you've come to build relationships with over this campaign are now just turned.
Oh shit! You kill the player characters.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that would suck. Man, see, that would be such a good twist if we didn't know the Order 66 thing. But although
Yeah.
if you know it's coming,
like the
man.
dread that's there, like as you
yeah.
slowly like start to see recognize the events that lead to that, like
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
Reach came
Yeah.
out, we knew what happened to Reach already,
Right.
right? Like
Right,
Rogue
that's
One came
true.
out, we knew what happened to those characters, like
It's true.
Mhm.
It's
It'd
true.
be cool if you just get that quote of "Good soldiers follow orders."
Right.
oh fuck
Right.
me,
That's the name of the final mission.
that's the tagline.
Hey,
That's the tagline for the game.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there's like a
yeah.
crazy mission that's like, oh, this is the final chapter of the game. Like, but it's like our mission is we have to like, I don't know, like save some freedom fighters or something like that. It's a really big set piece and it's really awesome. And it's like, oh,
Right.
okay, this just takes place in the Clone Wars. And then bleep, 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 Commander, the time has come. It's like,
Yeah.
no. And then
Literally.
so you're playing as like maybe like a main character or something besides that, and the clones are like kind of maybe side characters or something like that, and then you're
Mhm.
put into the clone and you're like, no, don't make me do this, I don't want to do
Yeah.
Screen
this.
like turns red to be like you're trying to fight back, but you're
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh shit! Yeah, like even like a complete like UI change, like you see in
Yeah.
Jedi Survivor.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Oh my god. But if we are not gonna get that either of those scenarios, please, for the love of God, easiest slam dunk. Go back to EA Battlefront 3, please. Like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Seriously. Oh my
Yes,
god.
like
please.
It's wild it hasn't
we,
happened yet.
right. We fumbled the bag with Battlefield 2042. They're on the comeback with that. We fumbled the bag with Battlefront 2 6 years ago, but we had a redemption arc to where like 2 years after the game was released, it was fixed. There was a celebration edition alongside Rise of Skywalker. It's like we
It was
went
excellent.
from original trilogy to all three eras, and we have this potential now with the Disney Plus shows and with Clone Wars to do an all-encompassing one final game from Dice.
Let me play as a
Like,
I
please.
I've had an idea.
Yes.
But we'll save it for my turn in the thing. I was
Oh,
gonna
all right,
pick
all
something
right.
for that, and then I went, hold
Okay.
on, this just became something else. So okay, all right, yeah.
Okay. Aaron, take it over.
Okay, so I have a couple like little funny ones, so I'm gonna do a twofer here.
Okay.
To piggyback off of the clone thing that Josh was talking about, a clone dating simulator. Fuck it, they're all voiced by Tamora Morrison.
yeah!
Dating all the clones, why not? Who cares?
Let's
So
fucking
there's
go.
that.
Oh my
So
god.
there's that. And
Imagine
then
the
another
money
one I
you save
had
on
is
voice actors. You just need the one.
Exactly. If you get them in for a day, you're done. It doesn't have to be long.
Dude, the art style, like similar to the
KFC.
Colonel
The
Sanders.
Colonel Sanders one.
the KFC one. If it's like shirtless Rex holding his helmet over his cock, and he's like,
No,
okay,
he's still
there,
wearing
you
the
know?
helmet.
I was gonna say, he's still wearing. That was my
He's
thought.
still wearing it. Yeah.
It exists already, right? That's the
So yeah. So good
Rule
soldiers
34.
follow orders. Anyway, so I have that, and then another one is like we've been talking about like it's a hard pivot from my FromSoft idea. So we had the crazy Sith game. It's dark. It's menacing. It's scary. It's evil. Let's get a little chill. Let's get the developers of Animal Crossing to make a game where you're like manning a moisture farm. It's called Moisture Farming Simulator. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Just do something like that. You don't necessarily have to be on Tatooine. You could be planting a garden on Naboo, maybe if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Maybe at the start of the game you pick your planet, and
Maybe
then
on
you
Tatooine. I was gonna go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
yeah. And in this game, guess what? You can do it.
Yeah.
You can enroll. You can enroll in the Imperial Academy if you want to. Maybe it'll be more like Harvest Moon or oh my god, what's the name of it? Yeah, Stardew Valley. Make it like that. Get the Stardew Valley developers. Why not do that?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
A little cozy Star Wars game without all the evil and scariness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Maybe set it just after Return of the Jedi, maybe where like everyone
Yeah.
like literally just after, so everyone's like, "Yay, we're free!"
Fucking Watto is Tom Nook, and he has Waddy and Wadette or whatever. Like, Timmy and Tommy.
And,
You know,
and you,
he's
and
two little
he will
kids.
not take credits at all. They don't work.
Yeah, literally.
If you're on Tatooine, you can get slaves to work. No, never. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Incredible.
Smee Skywalker DLC.
I fuck with that big time. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
dude.
want both those. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, the potential for a clone trooper dating sim though, with
Right?
just all the hot commanders and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, dude.
Limitless.
It's just more the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you could have like a
literally-
cameo by Django.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, I was thinking clone Wars style. Like it's all Bradley D Baker.
Oh, D.
I
Bradley
believe.
Baker, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just doing all the different voices, and he's just
But Django
Reading
is still
some of the
Tamura
most-
Morrison for some reason.
yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
why
literally.
not? Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Oh my god, Alec, you got a final one?
I got a few to pick from. I guess.
We'll rapid fire after a third
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, I guess the one I'll want to talk about the most is an idea I had for the Celeste developers. That it's Maddie makes games.
Okay.
And my thought was, because there's not too many like platformer Star Wars games. So my
Right.
thought was
Ooh.
a Jedi Padawan training / Master Trials game, but in the style of like Celeste or that the other game that's currently in development that's going to come out next year, Earthblade. Because in that game, Earthblade, the trailer that it showed, they actually had some combat. So my thought was,
Interesting.
as you're doing the because like kind of like in Fallen Order, when you see you got the platforms around and he's going around there, you're doing your Padawan trials, your training, and you start off as the Padawan and you get Force abilities as you traverse the levels, and you get more powers to help you traverse, and eventually you get a lightsaber to help to protect yourself against like the training drones. And then eventually like the final level is it's you progress from Padawan to Knight, and then the last level is you doing your master trials.
Interesting. I love that.
Like
And I love like Celeste, you climb the top of a mountain, right? That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
My thought for this, when you said Jedi Padawan, it's like you climb one of those mountains on the planet where you find your Kyber crystal, right?
Yeah,
And like that's one of the trials, maybe the like midway point to like you're gonna
you're
get
creating
the
your lightsaber. Yeah,
and you have to like do all the insane platform and stuff, work your way up there, and then
That's cool.
from
I
there
like
just
that.
progress.
and obviously
Up and up.
score by Lena Raine, because she is just the GOAT when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Like she's done like that Celeste soundtrack is legitimately one of the best video game soundtracks. And like Celeste is one of those games, like it's probably my top 5 video games of all time. It is such a good game. Like then they could have a really compelling story, because man, let me tell you, that Celeste story, it hits. Like yeah. And I'm just thinking, like, you have a good story, you have that great platforming and level design, and like how each screen, it's like it's just quick. Like you die, it's just instant restart, like no loading whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love this. Oh my god.
Really cool pixel art style.
Yeah, this would be fantastic on the Switch. Like, finally give us some good Switch Star Wars games, some handheld stuff. Oh my god. Chris, you want to take it away?
All right, since we're rapid firing after this, here's my last heavy hitter. And this is I was struck by inspiration a few moments ago.
Hit me.
Sucker Punch Productions.
I'm in. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's sold. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima style gameplay. Ahsoka.
Ooh, yep. I'll take that, please.
I mean, just
Pre-ordered. Already pre-ordered.
We already heavily know that the upcoming Ahsoka show is very samurai based. We even saw that in season 2 of The Mandalorian, right? That's a big part of the inspiration of what the Jedi are and their culture and how it is.
Yeah.
Give me a Ghost of Tsushima game, but you play as Ahsoka, like maybe like the time during Rebels, right? Like before she actually shows up.
Get the whole fulcrum,
the gray.
Call the game Fulcrum even. Like it's Ahsoka's time as Fulcrum, as a rebel spy with samurai based gameplay. We see all the time the different stances that she uses throughout the show and on all of that stuff. You can swap between all those to fight different enemies, right? Some fun stealth sections when you're like in Imperial bases, trying to get information that you can send to Hera and stuff. Like, it's there, dude. The bones are there already.
Yeah. I on my first playthrough of Ghost, I tweeted, I was like, Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite Star Wars game. Like, it
really is a Star Wars game. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you turn your sword into a lightsaber. It's Star Wars,
right? It's available on PC now, right? With the director's cut.
No,
oh shit! Because I remember being like I want the PC mod to mod lightsabers and change the horse into a speeder. Right? Like, please, for the love of God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my pitch, man. Ghost of Tsushima, but Ahsoka.
Yeah,
I love it, dude. Oh my god.
I was trying to workshop an Ahsoka game because I'm like that time period is just like right before Rebels would be perfect. Like kind of after Order 66 but before Rebels. When she you see her in that Tales of the Jedi, kind of that last episode before she fights the Inquisitor.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of Inquisitors too. Throw a couple boss fights in there.
Yeah, as you're just trying to like blend in and not use your force powers because Jedi are being hunted.
Well, and especially like you think of the like the duels, right, against other samurai and the Ronin in Ghost of Tsushima, Inquisitors, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like, I mean, come on, dude, it's all there. It's all there. It's all there.
it really
Yeah.
is.
Damn, I want that
Because-
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick, dude.
Chris,
Yeah.
I think you win.
Yeah.
I already
Did you
pre-ordered
forget?
that game and got early access to the white lightsaber. So
I bought the digital
same.
deluxe edition. Also, did you forget about the Dexter Jester Diner game? Thank you very much.
Yeah, an animal person. Yeah.
But like, I think the fact that when you just said Sucker Punch, we're like, nope, yep, we're in.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
here's money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fuck yeah. My last big one. I've been thinking about this for like 7 years, and it always pained me that EA exclusivity deal because it's like, god damn it, there's so many talented developers doing so much dope shit right now that like why can't we just have them make a Star Wars game? And one of them was always Telltale. Telltale has incredible. It was getting an incredible IP in the form of Batman, DC, Marvel, Walking Dead, all that stuff. And specifically, I'd played both seasons of Telltale's Batman with my sibling, and they absolutely loved it. But we played it around the time Solo came out, and I was like, "Give me the Solo Telltale game." You know?
Now you're
Right?
speaking my language, baby. Now you're speaking my language.
Lando
now-
will remember that.
And now, yeah, now Telltale's back. We're out of this exclusivity deal. You fuckers won't make Solo 2, so give us the Telltale game.
Sure.
If we're not going to hashtag make Solo 2 happen,
Chris
we're going
has
to
got an
tell the
idea.
story. We're gonna finish
it's
because
rude,
it's Solo 2 leaves so much to be desired. We see Maul. We know Kira, I think is her
Kira.
name. Fucking
Yeah.
like what's going on there. If we're not gonna explore that via the movies, we're gonna get the whole cast back. We're gonna fucking get Telltale. I'm gonna do it episodic. I know that the decision making can fuck with things, so we don't even have to make it official canon, baby. All right, just
Look, as
fucking-
much as I can admire the push from Lucasfilm to be like, hey, everything that we make is canon until like otherwise, right? Start
Yeah.
making non-canon stuff again. Like I would
literally.
love that.
Yeah, it's stuff that it's like, hey, like this connects. Like this uses the canon to make its story, but this is not directly connected.
Especially, I mean, you brought up
Yes.
Kira and stuff. A lot of her stuff with what was the name of the like
Black
the
Sun,
ring?
I think, wasn't it?
Not Black Sun. It's
Vision
Crimson
from
Dawn?
Solo.
Crimson Dawn. Yeah, so
Crimson
there
Dawn.
is actually I think like a 5-issue. I don't know if it's a 5-issue comic series or if it's a full series, but there is a Crimson Dawn comic series about Kira and like her like doing stuff as like the new big leader of the Crimson Dawn, like in the time between Solo and A New Hope. So I mean, you take all of that stuff, that's all going on in the background at the same time as the Han Solo game, right? And like
Right.
all of those events start to coincide with each other. You can see these things that are established outside of the movies in the expanding universe, but still like because it's comics, you can play around with it a bit more. It allows you to be to mess with the canon a bit more, right?
Right, and like especially if you have that like pull, like that classic Telltale pull where they're just messing with the relationships, and like you don't fully trust Lando, but like Lando's like trying to like steer you right of Kira and like not have you too like interwoven with the Crimson Dawn, but like you're horny, so you kind of want to go with Kira and see where that leads, similar to like Catwoman in the Batman games, right? And so like, fuck, there's so many choices.
Lando's always trying to get the Falcon back.
Yeah.
Just like a recurring enemy trying to win the Falcon back. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Solo also ends like with him presumably going to start working for Jabba, right? Big shot gangster putting together a crew. A big part of the Telltale games are your relationships with other people. The other people in the game are these other gangsters that work for Jabba.
Yeah.
Right. And so like the relationships that you form or break or whatever, or all of these other like glup shittos that don't exist yet.
Right.
That you can kind of mess around with. Yeah. Lando shows up every now and then, be like, give me my shit back. You're trying to make sure you don't piss Chewie off and he rips your arms off. You know what I mean? Like
Literally.
You could play a game of sabacc and you could cheat to win the Falcon back.
Wow, let's go.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Lando will catch it and he'll be like, "You son of a bitch!" And then that'll set up for the whole. You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here.
Yeah.
Dude, that penultimate episode, that episode 4, you piss off Chewie, he just leaves. Like he's like, I'm sick of your shit.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
done, and you leave on that cliffhanger, and then you're in like a difficult shootout in episode 5, and he comes back. He's like, I'm not leaving you behind.
Rips the
right?
dude's arms off right in
Absolutely.
front of you.
You know,
Man.
what's
Oh.
hilarious too is that they never like transcribe what Chewie say or like what his roars are.
Oh my god, yeah. The only context you have for what he
Parentheses
says.
roar.
Yeah.
The only context you have for what it says is how Han responds.
Exactly. That's how you have to do it.
You have to respond as Han. Yeah, you have the 3
Or
choices.
a moment where you're gonna be chewing. You have 3 dialogue options, and they're all roars.
it's
and you
all
don't
just
know
different
which one is
voices.
which. Roar parentheses angry. Roar parentheses like ambiguous. Roar
Concerned, yeah.
parentheses happy.
Yeah.
My only other request for this is have Alden Ehrenreich voice Han Solo. In
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Put
it's
the
a
whole
must.
cast
Bring Donald
back.
Glover
in.
back. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
must.
That was my big stipulation. Bring them all back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They were all great.
Oh yeah.
Good movie.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's all rapid fire. Let's go through what we've left on the cutting room table.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I still like I'm on my last 2 ideas, so I'm just gonna pitch these really quick. The last one is like my big one that I have, but it's very ambiguous and there's a lot of things you can do. But anyway, so before that, Phantom Menace. Besides Darth Maul, what's the coolest thing in that movie?
Pod
racing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A Need for Speed style pod racing game. You can customize your pod racer. You can select droids for your pit crew. You can get cameos from people betting on the pods like Sork Tormo or Greasy Money. Just get all of these people to come in. It'd be really cool. It'd be really fun. Anyways, that's that game. My big idea is a big, massive, like open world game. You can either be like maybe just have it be a Mandalorian, or you could be a bounty hunter, or maybe be a Jedi if you want to. The developer CD Projekt Red, the Witcher team, I think that'd be a fantastic game. That'd be so cool. You'd have to do it right.
Hell
You can
yeah.
maybe make your character be nameless, or maybe like people can't really like they don't tell stories about them very much or something like that. An easy way to kind of write off canon, because like depending on what you look like, maybe people won't speak of them in the same way. I don't know.
Right.
It's just something. It's just
Interesting.
ideas I had, but the pod racing game
I like
sounds really
it.
cool too.
Pod racing game sounds dope.
I like it. Yeah.
Have Lil
Dude.
Jon do the main track on it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Low one, what was it Underground or Underground 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That band from Star Wars Visions comes back to
Yeah.
play.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Tatooine
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
It all takes place on Malastare.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
I've
yeah.
seen pod racing on Malastare. Very dangerous.
Someone, I want to say they're from EA, recently tweeted out just like concept photos of a Mandalorian game. I'm sure we all saw this and all quote.
I want
tweeted
it.
and
I want it real
just-
bad.
yeah, I want
Customize
it
your
so bad.
armor.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a
That'd
guy
be
that
cool.
works for Respawn, and he's also he's a digital artist, I believe.
Yeah.
and so he makes concept art for games that don't exist, and yeah, one of them was recently like a third person like Mando RPG that looked
I
really,
want it.
really
I
cool.
want it so
Very
bad.
cool. It's a
And
really
then
tight
there's some-
UI too. Like he did a really good
Oh,
job.
yeah. He nailed it. And then similar to Cyberpunk, we choose our starting faction, and it determines how we're looked
Oh,
at
sure.
throughout the rest of the game. You choose Death
That's
Watch, you choose like Bo-Katan or
Right,
like
yeah, where you're
Din
corpo
Djarin's
or a
clan.
street kid, right? Like yeah.
yeah,
Nomad
yeah,
like
but it's
like
different-
Mando.
Yeah, or it's
Yeah.
different Mando factions.
I like
oh my
that.
god,
I like that a lot.
Mhm.
incredible.
Give me.
Alec,
Want it.
you got some rapid fire ones for
Yeah.
me?
So one, I mean, I'm a little surprised it hasn't come up till now, but Star Wars Snap, come on, that's just a slam dunk.
Oh shit! Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
A slam dunk.
Yeah.
like, come
A
on.
digital Star Wars card game. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Well, not even that, but literally just Marvel Snap, but Star Wars.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
The same game.
Yeah. So I mean, just that, and then the 2 others I had. I thought you were gonna steal mine, Josh, because I also had one a Telltale Games one, but it was
Ooh,
Bad Batch.
Oh.
Do
Thinking
fuck with
about
that.
the
Oh.
choices and the relationships between everybody, and
Right.
Yeah.
Playing as Hunter, this is similar to the Guardians game where you have to
where you're Peter Quill.
and you
Yeah.
have to manage everyone, and everyone's gonna be pissed at you and shit like that. But with Hunter,
Yeah.
that is incredible, dude.
That's
Oh, my,
dope.
I did not think
When
about
you
that.
said
Yeah.
Telltale, I was like, don't do this to me.
Please no.
But yeah, so and then my last one is again another Bad Batch, and then I think Chris, you said Republic Commando, but it's a tactical game by Fire Access, the people who do XCOM.
Ooh, okay.
My thought is you have like a dual storyline, and you have play like both the Bad Batch and the Republic Commandos. Kind of like in real memey sense, but Sonic Adventure 2, where you play the hero or the dark side.
Right.
You have the Bad Batch and the
with that big
Republic
time.
Commandos.
I like that a
Fuck
lot.
yeah, dude.
It'd be,
Oh my God.
I'd love to even see like an original trilogy one where you play like as the Imperial, so you're commanding like stormtroopers and stuff, like similar thing, or like the original sequel to a canned sequel to Republic Commando, Imperial Commando, right? You go from one of the other two games.
Rebel Commando.
That was the thing? Imperial Commando?
Yeah, it got to,
fuck.
it had a novel released of it, but
shit.
the game never happened.
We don't read here on. Oh fuck, that's Media Club. We actually do read here on.
We
the
read
store
here, yeah,
front.
no. Star Wars books are really good. Whole shelf full of them.
Yeah, I got mine somewhere over there.
Oh, yeah. All right,
But
Chris.
yeah, that's
Yo, that's
I
sick.
fuck with that big time. Chris, cook with me, man.
All right.
What do we got for some rapid fires?
This one's a big one, but I think we've talked about it enough recently that I don't have to delve too into it. Of course, it's a kind of thing that already sort of exists because Knights of the Old Republic is a Dungeons and Dragons Star Wars game. It runs off of the old a modified version of 3.5. But I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 lately. I've had this on my mind.
Right.
Give me a 5th edition Baldur's Gate style Star Wars game. Set it in the Old Republic, right? So you can create your own character. It doesn't fuck with the canon anywhere. You have all these different party members, a million different ways to engage in all of the encounters and stuff. Just right for the picking, right? Star Wars D&D is already a thing that exists. There's been multiple editions of it. You could even use like the more recent Fantasy Flight Star Wars tabletop game, and mess with that dice system rather than like Dungeons and Dragons specifically. But Larian games, I need you to make a Star Wars game. I think that would be incredible, and I would love that. Please make it. My final rapid fire is a game from Harmonix. I need all 3 of Galactic Empire's records to become a Guitar Hero game.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cantina Band.
Absolutely. A Cantina Band Guitar Hero game! Oh shit, wait a minute! Hold on! Fuck yeah, dude!
Figuring Dan and the Modal Nodes World Tour.
Let's go!
Dude, you said Harmonix, and I'm like, how do I know that name? How do I know that name?
The second you said Harmonix, I was like, I know exactly where he's going with this, and I love this.
You get to play as Max Rebo doing the drums.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
dude, the peripherals they would sell for this would be fucking crazy, dude. I want to get the Max Rebo keyboard that spin around while I'm playing the game. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He knows the casino.
That'd be so great. And you're like working from like small clubs, like you're going to Jabba's Cantina. You're playing maybe one in Coruscant. You're playing at Maz's castle.
I was about to say you're working your way up to like the Coruscant Opera House or
the Boonta Eve,
fucking like Canto Bite, right? Like real high roller shit. Yeah, dude.
You start off as in the bar on Survivor on
Regis Bar. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
get the little DJ droid to play with you, and get DJ Rex in there. Have him
DJ
be in the game too. That'd be great.
Bro, Guitar Hero had some goofy ass levels and shit like that. Dude, you're playing Max Rebo as the bar is burning down from Book of Boba Fett, and he's just fucking playing his it's just fire and chaos
You
around
can
him.
get so many awesome artists to make fucking incrable music for this.
Earn objective, survive.
yeah.
I was gonna say, you could make that cutscene to see how we got out of there.
This sweet ass like Troy drummer. Yeah, dude.
And then we saved the Twi'lek MILF in the game, and it's canon. We make
Yeah,
we
absolutely,
make this
absolutely.
one
Yeah.
canon.
She has to
She
survive.
runs
She
away
has
with
to.
them. There's like a previous scene where she's kind of got like a love affair with Max Rebo going on. So then he's like, "Hey, I think you might be in trouble. I don't like you dealing with all these people." And she's like, "Max, you're just looking out for me. I appreciate it." And he's like, "Well, if you don't leave with me, we're not playing this gig." That's how he gets out. And then she decides, "I'm gonna run away with him." Then that's how she's out. Like she's the
Hell
second
yeah.
she's like, "Oh, the Camtona," she's like, "No, I'm out of here," and runs out
Yeah.
the back.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Beautiful. I only had one that I didn't say. My rapid fire. I was scared Chris was going to take it from me because I also went sucker punch with one, especially with the Ghost of Tsushima stuff.
Okay.
But said it during the Acolyte era. Said it during that High Republic. That when they announced all that shit and all that key art, I was like, this is so visually stunning. Why are you just making books? Why are you just making books? Come on, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me, Lucasfilm. Like, come on, give me a video game in this, right? And so playing a wandering Jedi,
And not the shitty one that they're already trying to make.
oh yeah, literally, just fucking give us a wandering Jedi at the height of of Jedi, and you're just wandering around, just trying to protect the planet, keep peace, all that stuff, right?
That's
Like,
awesome.
My God, yeah, that was all I thought of.
Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best looking games I've ever seen. Like that's probably the game aside from maybe Spider-Man that I took the most screenshots in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, while we're going like reskinned, like games that kind of already exist but are Star Wars, because I think that is kind of the formula for some of the best Star Wars games to exist, right? It's like, hey, what if we took this thing and made it Star Wars, like a Mandalorian game, but it's Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, Cobb Vanth, but it's Red Dead Redemption.
Oh fuck, dude!
A Marshall.
Money, here's money. Take it.
Another reskin game, Crazy Taxi, but on Coruscant.
Let's go, dude.
And then eventually you see Obi-Wan and Anakin chasing Zam Wessel.
Well, you just hear Obi-Wan shouting, "This weapon is your life." You're like, "What the fuck's happening over there?" Like,
I hate it when he does that. You see Anakin just
fall. I was
It's more like the Pokemon Stadium, but it's Rancors.
dude, absolutely.
It's the asteroid from Fallen Order. All the creatures are coming out.
Yeah,
You're like,
dude.
you have to scan all these creatures and get all these creatures to kill that fucking guy in the arena.
You just watch them get slaughtered one
It's
by
like
one.
12 like Tusken Raiders, and they're like ready to fucking throw down.
Yeah.
Ooh, mobile game, but that one from Survivor that like you pick all your units. And all
Oh,
that.
yeah,
what was it?
tabletop
Hollow
thing,
chest
Holo
or whatever?
Tactics.
Not Hollow chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
Holo
make that a
Tactics,
mobile
goddamn.
game.
Hollow
Yeah,
Tactics
that
was
would
fun,
slap
dude.
on mobile.
I'd
Actually,
fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always put the chickens.
Oh, yeah. Literally.
Yep.
That will do it for us, though, this time here on This is the Waypoint. I think we cooked. Let us know in the comments if we cooked. Let us know what your favorite pitch was. Pitch your own Star Wars games down in the comments. Of course, these corporations are scumfucks that don't want to pay their writers or their actors, so we are not covering Ahsoka, unfortunately.
Fuck them.
So this is gonna
Until they pay their writers.
until they pay their writers and they make our favorite stuff again. But in the meantime, I'm sure we'll come back with some more This is the Waypoint content in the comments. Let us know if you want us to cover certain topics. I'm sure we'll cover certain topics. In terms of what's out already, we got a media club just like this. We got more great media clubs about ugly limited edition consoles. We got Baldur's Gate impressions. We got SSPs in the meantime. So subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you haven't already. And we will see you on the next This is the Waypoint.
This is the way.